it is not cheap to build all of our own technology from scratch to combat the misinformation being powered by right-wing billionaires. And we do all of this powered by donors like you.
We are powered by you. We do this for you because of you.
Yeah, and I know it sounds like a lot, but compared to the billionaires, it's nothing. We need to raise $100,000 by the end of May. So if this sounds interesting to you, please, please, please consider chipping in. Even $1 helps to support this important work. I've researched and worked in digital political media for over 7 years, and I got tired of watching Democrats waste our best outreach channels in email and texting on scammy fundraising. So I teamed up with Shayna, who is the best field organizer I know, as opposed to consultants in DC. And we started Concepts of a Pod to use this incredibly powerful channel that allows us to reach out directly to supporters like you to actually inform you and organize all of us together with real information and connection. And it's really all thanks to you. As you know, Concepts of a Pod started as just that, concepts of a plan. We knew we didn't have all the answers going into this, and we're going to give you a sneak peek at how we use your comments to shape this strategy. That actually leads into our supporter Q&A for today quite nicely. Somebody asked us, why isn't Congress doing their job? Since Congress isn't doing anything, why should I donate?
That is a great question. And you don't have to, and you shouldn't be donating to places that aren't doing anything. I hope people can see that we've been taking in all of your feedback to figure out what we can do best.
Yeah, let's be clear. When we started the focus group, we thought that, first of all, we thought Joe Biden was going to be winning re-election. Then we thought Kamala Harris was going to win. And either way, we were just going to be fixing the text ecosystem. And then Trump won, and we realized that the issues go so much deeper than just the emails and texts. And as for Congress, it's really interesting because the Supreme Court has at least stood by the Constitution, but they don't have an enforcement mechanism, which means that if the president won't follow Supreme Court orders, the only check and balance left is impeachment, and Congress needs to do something about that. But in the meantime, one of our supporters made a suggestion which we've talked about doing for a while. Someone said, we need a war room with unelected officials who focus strictly on countering the misinformation and the propaganda in real time. And that is the goal of what we are trying to build. And we're going to start making more news clips shorter, putting them out on YouTube in real time as they happen. And then once a week, we'll make the main podcast, we'll call it the Weekly Wrap. And it'll be a combination of all of the little news clips that happened throughout the week. And that way, we will be able to keep you updated with real news content in real time. And more importantly, we run the podcast on YouTube. And the reason we do that is because YouTube is where the right-wing media ecosystem took over in 2024. And by using our text messages to share YouTube videos with you, we can get our stuff to be even bigger in the algorithm. So we really need your help. And when you watch those videos in those texts, even just sitting there and watching them really helps us.
Yeah. Also, even just clicking on the link helps.
So what's next? We will build up the technology to get ready to make these rapid response news clips in real time. And we'll be back with our first clips and our first weekly wrap in early June, which, Shayna, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's really when campaign season's going to start up.
Yeah, that is definitely when a lot of campaign season's going to start up.
And I hate to say it, but this work really is not easy or